Welcome back, ghouls and goblins. I hope you're having a magical day, and thank you for taking the time to stop by and check out our latest free-to-play / budget / beginner / artisan deck. No rares, no problem. This is commons and uncommon cards only, so really easy to get this deck up and running, which is great, and probably one of the most competitive free-to-play decks you could possibly play. Oh my god, it's Selesnya Auras, if you don't know. Green and white, kind of like a Voltron-based deck where you're powering up one of your creatures. Optimistic Scavenger is one of the core cards here. 1/1 with Eerie, so whenever another enchantment you control enters, and whenever you fully unlock a room, which we're not utilizing, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature, right? So we can power up some of our creatures to hit for a bunch of damage. On that note, the Ethereal Armor. Enchant creature for 1 as an aura. Enchanted creature gets +1/+1 for each enchantment you control, and it will have first strike, right? So this is going to power up our creature equal to the number of enchantments as well, right? In a similar fashion as the Scavenger would. Each of these 1 mana, very, very good. And then, you know, as far as the creatures we want to power up, it's going to be the Armored Armadillo, a 0/4 with Ward 1. That early game protection through the Ward 1 is why we like it. And then, you know, if you want to go above and beyond, you can pay 4 to give it +X, +0, where X is its toughness. And if we're powering it up, you know, by 10, and it's, you know, now a whatever 14, and then you're adding 14 to its power, for example, you're going to be dealing a lot of damage. You're going to have a good time. But what's probably more consistent than just the over-the-top damage output will be Ward 2. What's better than Ward 1? Ward 2. As a 1/1, the Toadstool Admirer can pay 4 to put a +1/+1 counter on it, right? So that's not terrible either. Not great, but pretty good. And then, last but not least, we have our Tanglespan Lookout, a 2/3 for 3. Whenever another aura you control enters, draw a card. That's really, really good. And, you know, if you get this out and start playing auras on top of it, you're just going to draw more auras, and the whole thing compounds, which is really nice. Speaking of compounding, Blanchwood Armor for 3, enchant creature, gets +1/+1 for each forest you control, right? You're running a lot of forests in the deck, and this can be a very powerful card for us. On that note, we'll have Unflinching Courage for 3, gets +2/+2, has trample and lifelink, and I wouldn't even mind smoothing those out a little bit in real time for you. I don't know. I think they're actually that way before, and I might have misclicked them. So 3 of each of these I think is really good. The trample and lifelink is awesome. We also have lifelink through Sheltered by Ghosts for 2. Enchanted creature gets +1/+0, lifelink ward 2, so furthering our ward, which is nice because you can stack that, and then it becomes, you know, ward 4 potentially. And how are they ever going to, you know, target that when they only have 3 land out? Furthermore, we get to take, until it leaves the battlefield, one of their non-land permanents, so it's just like a gotcha card. Feather of Flight, +1/+0 with flash, and you get to draw a card, which is nice. Giving your creature flying is awesome, but the draw is the big thing here, and much like the trample, it's a form of evasion through you know, our massive damage output potential, so we're not being chump blocked by like a 1/1 or something, right? And then protection through Shard Mage's Rescue, +1/+1 hexproof until the end of turn with flash, and Royal Treatment, getting that royal token, +1/+1 and ward 1, as well as hexproof on the turn, which is awesome, right? That's the deck. 22 lands to support. You know, people have a hard time with this deck. It's so powerful. Folding to sometimes force sacrifice effect, so it's good to have multiple creatures out if you can, so you're not losing your powered up creature. And then, you know, the nature of the beast is a field wipe, right? Sometimes that can get you. But any of the aggro decks, you can outpace easily with your own damage output, which couples with the lifelink, right? Because you have this like massive creature swinging that now has lifelink, and that deck spent all of their cards to get you down in health, and now, you know, you're back up above your starting total, right? So not only that, but we're coupling it with the massive card advantage through the Lookout, which is awesome. So you're going to enjoy the deck, I promise you that. List is in the description below. Given an import to the client and let her rip. I hope you've been enjoying the free-to-play content this December. I appreciate all the support on the channel. Leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe, of course, if you haven't already, because we have a ton of new free-to-play decks that are just as competitive as this headed your way. So we'll see you soon and enjoy today's gameplay. On the draw, keeping 7 hand looks really good. I'm gonna go the Optimistic first, and then we can easily just play that Toadstool, hold up protection, while having them both out. Secondary protection is good too. This could be a counterspell. Get lost? No. No, I don't think I will. I will hit for 3 though. However, we're still exposed to, you know, future removal. This is a control-looking deck. No one else runs Get Lost. Well, they also don't run Enduring Innocence. So let's take it. You know, on Toadstool, Ward is important. Take the Enduring Innocence, push up Toadstool for additional life gain damage. Hit for 6. Hold up protection because we know they have removal. Well, that's pretty good. That's definitely not bad. 2 blockers. That'll do, Hugh. That'll do. Little bit. Should we spread the love? Because this already has lifelink. Can we get a double block? Can we get a double block? Yes. Just trample through for additional life gain. Ooh, down to 2. I mean, I guess if they didn't double block, or didn't block at all, 1 block would have saved them. Would have been lethal. You know, we're exposed. We are super duper exposed. This could be bad. But we might also win. 3 cards in hand. Don't you dare to get lost. Emerging Innocence is back. It has Summoning Sickness. Why didn't they just pay? Oh, because it was Ward 4. And then we're destroying our tapped creature. Very nice. I still have Trample. So let's push up. Non-land to 7. Perfect. Do it again. It's actually a really good card also. 8. They gain life to 4, but we still hit for plenty of damage. That's another quick, easy win. On the draw, keeping 7 land looks good. I'm going to go Scavenger now, Toadstool next turn. And that lets us hold up A, protection, or B, our armor. Or not. Are they going to quench me? No quench. Is it the Temur infinite combo? Or is it like a more of a free... Well, they've got the lands, so there's no way. It's definitely the combo. Interesting. I don't think they'll be able to target it. And we could give it +6 next turn. They do? Oh, man. Eat my words. They've... That's my bad. Dang it, man. That's a misplay. Really? No maximum hand size? What did Chad play? Armadillo is so good. Hit for 7. Lethal next turn. It can just save you by itself. Blocker's good. I mean, they're out of mana. They can't pay the ward again on anything. Nor can they attack now. Let's get our boy up in the air. Swing for 4. They're gonna get another chance. Three creatures in play though. That's pretty good. Abandon attachments. Discard a card if you do draw 2. Yes, yes, yes. 4 in hand, 3 mana up. Good game. Alright, let's mulligan for better land. One more time. One more time. Thank you. We don't need a lot of land. I do need a creature. Wouldn't mind protection. I guess you can go. Do you even need the second? Yes, you do. You sacrifice your protection? Oh my god. Keep the armor. The draw would have been good, actually. I don't know. The draw's probably better. Oh, never ever punished. Let's take the draw first, maybe. You're punished a little bit. That's a good card. Our next land that we don't need, but we can block. The bats. I guess we should have played it with flash to block it, because now they know it's there. That's on me, my bad. They might still attack, I don't know. I would. 2 channelers out? Why wouldn't you? As they do anyways. Both of them up, it's worth it. Shelter by Ghosts off the top. And also another Plains. Both of them. I don't think it's enough. Technically, it does allow us to defend, though. Which is good. So now they'll need something to gain line. Oh, that'll do it. Oh, no, they don't have a... No, that is the ETB. Yes. We can take 1, but 1 can attack. Which is enough. I think they just hit for 5. Transfer your tokens over? Yeah, sure. To the attacking one, right? Because the first strike. Defending's fine. Shelter by Ghosts, right off the top. No problem. Pass. 1 chance. 1 life to live. Do not... Did they draw Shelter by Ghost? Oh, bad. Who cares? Do it. I gotta just keep passively powering up. This is not terrible. That's a big boy. No trample, though. Oh, no, we've got trample. No ward, though. Let's wait till next turn and just hit for lethal. We're only at 11. What did they talk like? Maybe we should have went for it. Sanctifier is good. Not the end of the day, though. Right? And that can't block us. It doesn't have flying. I gotta do it. We probably should have done it last turn, too. And then we potentially would have had lethal there. This should be enough of a buffer to support us against anything. No removal. And no, you know, substantial amount of lifelink on their end. Because the angel's not activating till what, 7? How much is this? 6. No block. We don't need to. Sorry, bud. Good gum. Not too shabby. And that's like a good deck. That's a hard deck to beat. We do it no problem. Going first, I'm going to keep the hand. I mean, this is good enough, right? As long as we don't get removed immediately, we've got multiple layers of protection, which should be fine. Is that the route we want to take? I think it is. They're not going to target it this turn anyways, because of the ward, so we kind of get a little bit of wiggle room here. And we can swing for 2. There'll be no block. Pretty decent. Didn't hit though. Brutal. Should have just... Well, no, they would have taken it anyways. That is good. We're going to take the token. I mean, if they're not scooping. And now we've got Warded Billion, so we may as well just power up for even more goody. Alright, fill that basket. Must have goody. I mean, it has Ward 4. You have 3 land. Good luck. Draw a discard, that's fine. A blocker. That's not bad. That's going to give them some time. Ooh! Ooh, 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 ooh. Sorry. Hit for 8. We could hit for 9, 10. But I want to hold up that protection. Actually, the Ward 4 is still good enough on the turn. I think we're fine. Good game. All right. I'm going to keep it. I mean, turn 1 is here, and we're building into our turn 3. Which I haven't gotten to showcase. It's like kind of the whole reason I built the deck, but we'll get there. Can I please get a Plains? Plains off the top, we probably win the game. Even a 3rd forest. Just a 3rd land. There. Oh my gosh. So why aren't they playing is the big question I happen to have. I don't know. I will take your Sanctifier, though, and I will not attack. You must have a flash creature. What's going on there? I'm going to chill out a little bit. 2 damage is not worth the risk. A land in play. This is worth the risk. Just powering up a bit. And then we can start to swing. Keep them down from 27. Now we do have War 2, but they've got to land. So we need to be careful. They attack. Gain 3 life on the turn. Channeler's doing its thing. That's not terrible. Scavenger out. Lookout out. And we wait a turn. Now, as long as they themselves don't have a Sheltered by Ghosts, I think it's okay. Admittedly, we probably should have saved ours. But I like to get after it. That is a key life gain trigger for them. Okay, they get another, so they're up to 22. Then they can attack to 26, which is not 27. So we're going to have to get in there, deal some of our own damage. They're tapped out, which is good news. That's going to give us the go-ahead here. Flying, please and thank you. It's also a +1 counter and a draw. Oh, double draw. Ooh! And a big draw. Worth 4. That pushes us up further. I guess I should hold up protection here, right? But if it's a Shelter by Ghosts... Oh no, they would pay 2 for that. They wouldn't be able to do it. If they have this in hand, drew a land to 6, then they could do it. So I think let's be careful and just swing for 7. We don't need to win the game. We can do it next turn. And then technically we're double drawing off that as well. Beautiful. End our turn. Chillin'. The Vanguard. Nice. +1 counter. We have 29 life, so I'm not really worried about that. As long as they don't get up to 27 for the double power up. They're looking at it. They're like, oh man, how do I get rid of this thing? A land, which they did need, but is that a shelter? They're up to 26. Oh my god, it's just so close. There's the swing, I don't mind. No locks, all yours. Take our turn. Oh, a secondary protection spell. Nice. Do you see the auto tapper there? Stop it. Get out of my life. Alright, second draw. Power up our Toadstool. It's a big hit. I love the double draw. I love that even more. Just a little bit more. Please. That's really good. Okay, let's hit for 15. Just making sure that they're below 27. It's okay that we can't hit for lethal. We have protection. Things looking pretty good. At this point, because we have protection, they should maybe just take Ethereal Armor out. There's the land. Enter Shelter by Ghosts on Essence Channeler, which is still pretty brutal. Grutal? That's gruesome and brutal together. It's Grudels, dude. Oh! Can they resist the urge? Do you take the sure thing, or, you know, what do you do here? Okay, yeah, okay, let's make them pay the ward. Pre-scoop ward. I've got enough, I can do it. We can survive. No, no, no. +1 counter, double draw. Simply too good. They can still swing for 10. That's substantial. That's not bad. 12! We do have a block here. We're going to take that. They're right back up to 30 now, which is aggressive. Oh, that survives? I survived too, though. That's pretty cool. Let's get the forest out. Scavenger out. Armor out, which is brutal. We have 4 forests. Ay. That's going to be a double draw as well. Good game. They've had enough. Going first with just another perfect hand. That's all you get with this deck is perfect hands. It's never going to scare you. You're probably just going to get your 3rd land too, right off the top, I bet. And I would even suspect it will be a forest. You know, past result of anything to say. Whoa! That's the 3rd land, you know, not a forest, but we're still gonna keep it. We're still gonna keep it. And we're gonna continue to push in 2nd Scavenger. Now the big question, do we take the time for the lookout? Well, we don't have protection, and we are open to removal. So let's A, first hit for 2. B, play our lookout. Doubling down that there's not a field wipe, right? There's no way. Control deck with a jewel? They don't exist. Repurposing Bay. Oh no, it's far worse. That's a good card. How do you not? I mean, they're tapped out. I don't want to put it on the draw engine. But I will spread our butter around our biscuits. Make sure it's a good, nice, even spread here. Double draw with a land. And you're swinging over. For what, 8 damage there? That's extensive, and we have more flying to dodge. Oh, more gullet, dude. That'll get you the win. That's gonna get you the W. Creature off the top, or we scoop. I'll give it one more. We'll give it one more. I mean, Day of Judgment's gonna get you. 2nd Bay, that's fine. The Bay by Metronomy, fantastic song. Yeah, they either have it or they don't, right? If they didn't have it, we're gonna win. But you know, they do. So that's kind of the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. That's not a creature. I'm gonna pack it up, but my dignity's still intact. Good game. Okay, so, you know, this deck is broken. As far as an upgrade, there's not even a lot of upgrades to put into it anymore. There's cards you could run, sure, but this is literally the perfect deck. Better lands, upgrade your lands, absolutely. We also have... Oh, this is not the right card. I have an adventure deck up for you guys next. Oh, spoiler! I don't even know how you'd upgrade this deck, honestly. Better lands, sure. But I think that this is just one of those special decks, like the Lesson deck, that is just such, you know, a synergistic build that to change anything probably makes it worse, honestly. And that lets you build up your wildcard base for the other decks, right? Because even if we just look at auras really quick, there won't be any good ones. I mean, sure, there's some that'll tempt you, but as far as a competitive build, this is it, right? Like, what are you running? This is your big thing. For 4 mana, +2/+2 for each aura equipped to it. It's like a double Ethereal Armor, but like it's 4 mana. That's too expensive, right? So you can't really consistently play that. Sure, it's a bait card, but that's where it ends, right? So there's not really even any upgrades that you would add to the deck. That's the truth of it, right? Other than the lands, right? You can definitely put some quick lands in there. There's also the Multiverse Passage, which you should have in other decks as well. So I like a deck like this that doesn't need any upgrades. And even if you were to say, okay, I could upgrade it, it's just the lands, right? So list in the description below. I hope you enjoy just doing more budget content for everyone, getting back to our roots. This channel's been suffering. I don't know if you've noticed, but views are down. I don't know if that's magic-wide or just me, but you know, we've got to try to recover all of this. And, you know, we could use your help. So leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe to the channel. Thank you all so much for being a part of the journey. Hopefully we can keep it going for you all. And I'll see you again tomorrow. Take care.